Welcome to your first shift. Hope you read the fine print. You needed the job. Rent was overdue, your fridge was empty, and your car sounded like it was coughing up its last breath. So when the listing popped up, night clerk needed. $25 per hour, no experience required. You didn't ask questions. You just showed up. The store was called Pine Hill Market. It sat alone on a stretch of highway in rural Pennsylvania, surrounded by dense woods and fog that never seemed to lift. The manager, a pale man named Mr. Harrow, handed you a laminated sheet before disappearing into the back. Night shift rules. Pine Hill Market. You must follow these rules. No exceptions. 1. Lock the doors at exactly 11:59 p.m. Not a minute before, not a minute after. 2. Do not acknowledge the man in the brown coat. He will knock. He will ask for help. He is not human. 3. If the freezer hums louder than usual, check the security monitor. If you see yourself on the screen, unplug the monitor and do not look at it again. 4. Between 2:13 a.m. and 2:17 a.m., the lights will flicker. Do not move. Do not speak. Do not blink. 5. If a customer enters after 3 a.m., ask them one question. What's today's date? If they hesitate, offer them a pack of gum and walk away. 6. Never go into the stockroom after 4 a.m., even if you hear crying, especially if you hear crying. 7. At 5:45 a.m., a woman will call the store. Answer. Say, "I'm still here," then hang up. 8. If you make it to 6 a.m., unlock the doors and leave. Do not look back. You laughed at first, thought it was some twisted hazing ritual. But then the clock struck midnight, and the knocking began. 3 slow taps on the glass door. You peeked through the security monitor. A man stood outside, soaked in rain, wearing a brown coat. His face was wrong, too smooth, like someone had drawn it on with trembling hands. He mouthed something. You couldn't hear it, but your breath caught in your throat. You remembered rule number 2. You didn't answer. You didn't move. Eventually, he faded into the fog. At 2:13 a.m., the lights began to flicker. You froze. The air turned thick, like breathing through syrup. Something moved in the aisles. You didn't blink. You didn't speak. You didn't move. At 3:04 a.m., a woman entered. Her eyes were too wide, her smile too still. You asked, "What's today's date?" She paused, just for a second. You handed her a pack of gum and walked away. She left without paying. At 4:01 a.m., the crying started. Soft at first, then louder, a child's voice. "Please, help me." You gripped the counter. You didn't move. You didn't go to the stockroom. At 5:45 a.m., the phone rang. You answered. "I'm still here." The line went dead. At 6 a.m., the sun began to rise. You unlocked the doors. You stepped outside. You didn't look back. You returned the next night, and the next. You followed the rules. You survived. But one night, you blinked during the flicker. Just once. You're still there now, on the monitor, watching yourself work. And the new clerk? They just started tonight. You hope they read the rules.